Alrighty then, hello everyone, this is the final number one pick for the top 5 countdown that's been taking me forever to beat. Yeah, this is a game. It took me forever to complete. Now, for 5, 4, and 3, for 5 and 4, that literally took me like a week's time. Because I was downloading videos on and off using different footage, and then number 3 and 2, I got those done in the same night. And now for number 1, which is this one, I didn't want to upload it yet because the camera's not focusing. But because camera's not focusing. Come on, camera. You're shit in the bed right now. Because I wanted to have all of them done before I uploaded. Well, 2 and 1. So when 2 comes out, 1 comes out. So, alright. So here we go. Now, there are some notable mentions when it does come to this list. Now, I have not played a lot of games on my channel. I have quit a lot of games. Now, one of the games, I guess I'll start naming off a couple games that get honorable mentions within my channel that were good. Stop shit in the bed, camera. Pokemon Conquest. That was extremely good. Pokemon Conquest. No fucking good. It was good. It was good, but it was good. It wasn't good enough to get on the list, but it was good. Pokemon Light Platinum. I actually think very highly of this ROM. For what it does, a lot of scripting, a lot of advanced scripting. It's halfway decent. Translated from Portuguese. Pretty damn good. We got The World's End with You. You know, it's a pretty good game in the end, but I don't like it. But, yet again, this is a top favorite list, so it's kind of going on what Luna likes. And, I believe that is it. Conker's Bad Fur Day. I've actually put in Tokimeki Girls Side. Tokimeki Girls Side was not a finished playthrough at all. It wasn't finished. It was abandoned. But I fucking loved it. You know? It was one of the funnest. It's one of the funniest. It's one of the nicest changes of paces on my channel that I've probably done. And sadly, it didn't get the support that I thought it would back when. But who knows? I might bring it back again. Just for shits and giggles. Because that's what that playthrough was for. It's just shits and giggles. It wasn't like, oh man, I'm going to play this hardcore. It was shits and giggles. Now, as for the first game. Now we're going to get it right into it. The first game that I put on this list. The best game, my favorite game I played of 2012. The only game I gave a 10 out of 10. Yes, so for any of you who watched that series, you already know. Ghost Trick! Ghost Trick. Yes, Ghost Trick. Oh my god. Now, Ghost Trick. Now, it seems like all this stuff on the list have been nice surprises. I've noticed that. I said that a lot when editing. Yeah, they've all been nice surprises. Now, Ghost Trick, I had, now this game, I had an idea what it would be, but I didn't have a general idea. It was really good. Because from what I've read, you're a ghost, and pretty much you solve the mystery of your own murder and finding out who you are. And I was like, okay, this sounds a little, this sounds like a Japanese game. You know what? It's a pretty damn good Japanese game. It's very well, like the movement and the models for the DS is damn good. Models are excellent, the best. The music is great. The storyline is good plus. And the gameplay is excellent. It is the best puzzle adventure game on the DS. Best game on the DS, hands down. One of the best. I keep cutting it back, but it is the best game. It is damn good. Now, this game is also created, the producer of the game also created the Phoenix Wright series, and he also had his hand in the Resident Evil 2 series. Now, and also, he's also helping with the Professor Layton and X crossover with Phoenix Wright. And I don't know. I think I'm starting to just become a fanboy of whatever this guy's done. Because I love Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright is one of the games on my channel that I absolutely do love. I love that game. And it appears a lot of people on my channel do, I think. I don't know. I haven't looked at the views for Phoenix Wright. I didn't want to because I don't want to get discouraged. But Phoenix Wright, I hold that game in high regard for its quirkiness, for its ability to make something like a courtroom drama interesting. And Ghost Trick, it's a journey, man. all these people are connected with some way. You gotta save these people. The ghost trick is pretty much when someone dies. I won't ruin it too much, but when someone dies, they somehow gain these powers called ghost tricks. And now each person is different within the powers they get. They've only showed around three different kind of powers, whether that be manipulation, that being manipulation of objects, inanimate objects. No, possession of inanimate objects and living beings. I believe I don't know what it's called, but pretty much, let's say this is the shape of a pole, right? You could switch this with a pole, like you could switch its place automatically, like, and also manipulation of inanimate objects, and you basically. You only get, like, the newer powers near the end of the game, but they are great. Like, the way they bring them up and the origin of the powers was kind of iffy, but I kind of, it's awesome. It's pretty much a mystery that spans over like, oh my god, like 10 years? I think it's like 10 years. It is a very good game. The characters are a little wonky. They all have their each own little flavor. They all are the little character archetypes. You play as Cecil, which is someone who died, and you pretty much learn who he is, and there's a big twist at the end. There's a shitload of twist in it. The story, like I said, the story's good plus, but, like, it's a damn good game. Now, hopefully, that pretty much has a countdown, but what I'm going to go off on is pretty much looking on to this year. Now, the year 2013, I probably will do this again, but I'm really bad at doing this. This is the first time me doing it, and in between, when it came to number 4, 3, and 2, 4 and 3, they were a little shaky, man. Like, commentary-wise, they're a little shaky with how I made them. Now, for going on to 2013, now, I do play a lot of games. Yeah, I have four playthroughs on my channel at once, but really, I'm having at least 2 to 3 playthroughs going on at the same time. Now, sadly, I'm only able to play emulators, but hopefully I'll be able to play more games later on, on the system. But there's a shitload of games for the DS, and there's a shitload of games for the Game Boy Advance, and there's a shitload of games for the Game Boys, and there's a shitload of games for the SNES, there's a shitload of games for the NES. Now, I've never played, majority of the games I play on my channel, I never played before. Now, I don't care if they're RPG, I don't care if they're tactical, I don't care if they're visual novel-based, mystery-based, puzzle-based. I'm kind of iffy on puzzle-based games. I kind of don't want to play those. But what I try to do... What do you want? But what I try to do, I try to have a different flavor. But obviously, it is going to be... the good thing... because I've gotten this recently over a couple months when people are like, what are you going to do when you run on DS games? Well, the thing is, there's a shitload of DS games. And I don't only play DS games. If I run out of DS games, it's going to take a while. It's going to take like 3 years to run out of the DS games. So, yeah. I mean, legit, it's going to take 3 years. With how long it takes for me to complete a playthrough, I got a calendar that is kind of like, it's an estimation of how long the games will take. And in total, I probably will play around 16 to 23 games within 1 year. And I could spend, and there's a lot of fucking games out there, and I would try them all, because I'm open to any kind of game. I'm open to try any kind of game, whether it may be bad, or it may be good, or maybe it's just whatever. I don't care. I'm at that time where I just want to play something good. I just want to enjoy myself. I'm not, but hopefully, when I'm able to get, develop my YouTube channel, maybe within like another year's time, I'll be able to get a better computer, and then I'll be able to get an HD PVR, and then I'll be able to play system games, which there's a plethora of system games already. But I would start at the PlayStation 2 games, and if the next gen consoles, if there's any new games that I like, I would probably play those. But I wouldn't play them on release day, because that shit's, you know what it's like on release day with a lot of shit. It's oversaturated. I just want to play them within my own time. I want to play them on my own schedule, and not pretty much change anything for anyone else and just play for myself. So, because when you think about it, you think of that positive outlook. Because I've had a couple people, like a couple. I was like, this is a common question. People like, you're gonna run out of games. Well, no shit, everyone's gonna run out of games. But the gaming community is saturated with a shitload of games. So, as I advance forward, and now that I'm partnered, and the money that I make from being partnered, that's gonna help me move on with my channel. Thanks to Necessary Gaming, I thank them for being able to for me to be able to be protected and be able to make a little bit of cash, because what it is, I'm gonna save up all the money that I make off YouTube and use it towards this. And majority, if I did have a job, I would use a majority of the money I make on YouTube, getting better equipment and shit like that. So yes, that is it. That is the end of my rant. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this series. Sadly, it wasn't as great as I thought it would be. It was iffy. It was iffy. I'm gonna be honest. It's just a little iffy. It's like walking into fucking projects. You're not knowing if you're gonna get stabbed or shot or not, or fucking raped, molested. Yeah, like that. Fucking little iffy. You don't want to be by yourself. Oh boy. Oh, it's like that time I went to Chicago. Fuck it. Okay, no. I'm gonna tell that. That was fucked, dude. That guy wanted my fucking jacket. He wanted my jacket. So until next time, my name is Luna. I apologize for this taking so long. Yeah, that's it. I'm done, son. I'm done.